Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the daily market update. If this is your first time visiting this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and smash notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So I couldn't come away this weekend with a weekly market review or weekly market analysis. All right, yes, I was a little bit down. I wasn't feeling so well, so I couldn't give you the weekly market analysis. So today's daily updates will come with a little bit of my forecast for the week. All right, so we look at, I will center much on the daily update, but along the line we'll be switching in between a daily update and then a weekly forecast because I couldn't bring you the weekly. All right, yeah, so you take note of that. But so far as the economic news is concerned, we just look at the economic news for the next day. So as the day goes ahead, I'll just let you know the economic news that is up for us. All right, yes. So you take note of that. So going into tomorrow being Wednesday, June 19, 2024, these are the high impact news that you expect to see on the market. On Wednesday, we have a bank holiday for the US, which is an International Independence Day. Then we have the GBP inflation rate year over year for the month of May. So these are the high impact news you expect in the market so far as Wednesday is concerned. So that is just that for the economic news calendar for Wednesday. So let's delve into the chart and see what is happening. So for the dollar index, last week I made you aware of, I gave you this zone. Look at how price tapped into it and then you saw price moving to the upside. All right, at this point the dollar index is not so clear for me because it is still trading within last week's range. If we should go to the weekly to find out, look at the weekly chart. All right, so we have last week's high and then last week's low. All right, so price is still within last week's range. So I would want price to move out of that range. All right, I would want price to move out of that range before we see any significant move. But as it stands now, realize that there has been a creation of a swing high right here. All right, there has been a creation of a swing high right here. So if today's price action closes like this, then I'll look forward to see price take out today's low going into the next day. Then we see price filling at least 50% of this impulse move right here. All right, because on a higher time frame the dollar index still looks bullish. All right, don't be deceived. On the higher time frame the dollar index still looks bullish because we took out this low right here and we took out this high. That is a breaking structure. We had a bullish breaker block right here. Then last week you saw price tapping into it. I gave you an exact zone of which the zone was right here. I told you I'm expecting price to pull into the zone, then we see a push to the upside. Price tap into it, then we saw a push to the upside. So that should tell you that on a higher time frame the dollar index, it is still bullish. All right, any opposite direction you see is a short term. All right, which should be on a lower time frame, so you take note of that. Yeah, so as I said, any move you see directly opposite to whatever I'm talking about should be short term. All right, yes, if you see price pushing to the downside, sorry, which should happen on the lower time frame, it should be a short term, because on a higher time frame the dollar index is still looking bullish. All right, yes, but if you should look at the lower time frame, you realize that you've seen price taking the sell side liquidity and all that. So I'm expecting to see price push down, then we see a continuation to the upside. All right, yeah, so that is my expectation so far as the dollar index is concerned. Let's look at what is happening on AUD/USD. Yeah, so for AUD/USD, we are seeing price pushing to the upside. As it stands now, we've seen price giving us a swing high right here. All right, you've seen price giving us a swing high here. You've seen price taking out this sell side liquidity right here, but it still doesn't look clear for me on the daily time frame. So I want us to switch to the weekly and see what is happening there. Yeah, so for the weekly too, it's still the same thing literally. All right, because price is still trading within last week's range. All right, this last week's high, this last week's low. So as it stands now, if we are to push to the 4 hour, all right, yes, let's shift. So this is the 4 hour. All right, price is still meandering around the what June's opening price. You saw price giving us a huge move, first of all, to the downside, right? You're taking out all these sell side liquidity. Then you saw price bouncing up to take out the buy side liquidity. Then you've seen price pushing to the downside. Then you've seen price retreating up. All right. So just as I made you aware of on the line index, for a long term, price is bullish. All right. So if on a long term price is bullish on the dollar index, then AUD price should be what bearish on a long term. So as it stands now, I would begin to look for sells if I see price take out the zone right here. All right, take the zone right here. All right, if I see price move, violate this zone, close below it, then we see a push to the downside. That will be my expectation so far as the AUD/USD is concerned. So if I should scale down to the 1 hour time frame, which is an intraday move, this is it. All right, yes, price is trading above Sunday's open price. All right, and just as I always see, above an opening price is a premium zone. All right, yeah. So as it stands now, the daily is not also looking that clear for me. All right, I would have to wait for Wednesday's price action to see where price will move towards so far as intraday movement is concerned. But on the long term, I will expect to see some bearish movement so far as AUD/USD is concerned. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation so far as AUD/USD is concerned. Yeah. So that is just that for AUD/USD. Let's know what is happening on USD card. And mind you, I have a big news coming up. All right, on my Telegram channel. So if you're not on my Telegram channel, make sure you are there. All right, because right after this video, I'm gonna make the announcement on my Telegram channel. So if you are not in my Telegram channel, you might be missing, or you will be missing a lot. All right, because I mean it's a news that is going to be of a great benefit to my community members, and you wouldn't want to miss it. So if you're not part of my Telegram community, just check the description box below. The link to my Telegram community is there. Click on it and be part of the Clairvoyant Traders Telegram community. All right, yes, what is coming is big. All right, yeah, so you take note of that. Yeah, so for USD card on the daily time frame, you've seen that price has already taken out a swing high. All right, and when a swing high is taken, what do we wait for? We wait for what? For a higher swing low. All right, a higher swing low formation. So on a bigger picture, USD card is still bullish. All right, it's bullish. So if I'm expecting the dollar index to move to the upside, and definitely I should see a bullish price action on USD card. So as it stands now, I'm expecting to see price give us the creation of a higher swing low, then we see a push to the upside. So by the formation of a higher swing low, we should see price push down, then we see a push up. Right, so if we should switch to the 4 hour, this is it on the 4 hour. Yeah, so this is it on the 4 hour. All right, this is sell side liquidity right here. All right, this is sell side liquidity. Sorry, this is sell side liquidity. All right, this is another sell side liquidity. All right, yes, so I'll expect to see price push down. All right, I'll expect to see price push down, take out these sell side liquidity, then we see a push up. All right, yeah, so far as USD card is concerned, this is what I'm expecting to see on a long-term basis. But let's shift to the 1 hour for an intraday opportunity. Yeah, so for the 1 hour, the 1 hour is looking is bearish. All right, why am I saying it's bearish? Price is respecting previous highs and violating previous lows. So as it stands now, we've seen price taking out this low. It failed to take out this high. All right, price took out this low and failed to take out this high. Yeah, so for USD CAD, I'm expecting to see price violate this low. Right, I'll expect to see price violate and close below it. This is going to be my entry zone. Then I'll look out to see price take out this low right here. All right, yes, I want to see price take out this low and then this low right here. All right, before we see a continuation to the upside. So on an intraday move, I'll look forward for a short-term bearish opportunity so far as USD CAD is concerned. Yeah, so that is just that for USD CAD. Let's look at what is happening on EuroCAD. Yeah, so for EuroCAD, those of you who watched my last daily update so far as last week is concerned, you should take this trade. All right, you should profit from this market, because I gave you some directions of which we saw it happening. All right, I made you aware that I expect to see price would take out. First of all, I outlined what this gap right here. All right, I outlined this gap right here. Look at how price tapped into it. Then we saw a push to the downside, taking out this low. So if you have to measure the amount of pips price moved, that should be around 150 pips, which is not, which is very, very huge. So if you watched my last update for last week, you should be able to take this trade. All right, so going into this week, I'll expect to see price continue to push to the downside. All right, I want to see price push to the downside, take out this low as well as this low. All right, so far as an intraday is concerned, which is the 1 hour time frame, I'm expecting to see price still continue to push to the downside. All right, we've already taken out this major low right here, so I want to see price push to the downside to take out this low right here, and then any other lows that we are not seeing here. All right, yes, this low right here. So definitely I'm looking forward for bearish price action so far as EuroCAD is concerned. Yeah, so that is just that for EuroCAD. Let's look at Euro AUD. Yeah, so for Euro AUD, last week I gave you two scenarios. All right, I gave you two scenarios and one played out perfectly. All right, I made it aware that if price should violate this high, I'll expect to see price close above this zone right here, then we see a push to the downside. Or if price should violate below this zone right here, I'll expect to see price close below this zone, then we see a push to the downside. And look at what just happened. Price violated the zone, then we saw a closure. All right, yeah, so if you watched or you followed my update last week, you should get this as well. All right, you should get this as well. So that is just that. All right, which currently is trading at 120 pips. So that is how I called the market last week. You see why you shouldn't be missing my daily update. All right, yes, because I always see that if you miss my daily update, you are missing pips, because I always call out moves and then it follows exactly that. All right, yeah, so that is just that on the daily time frame. Price has violated this zone right here, then we are seeing price pushing to the downside. So going into this week, I'll expect to see a continuation to the downside. All right, I'll expect to see price push to the downside, but before that happens, all right, I want to see a formation of a high. All right, this zone that has been violated, I want to see price push up, then we see a continuation to the downside. All right, yeah, so that is going to be my expectation so far as Euro AUD is concerned for this week. All right, yeah, so that is just that for the daily market update. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. If you're not part of my Telegram community, check the description box below. The link is there. Click on it and be part of the Clairvoyant Traders Telegram community. I told you I have big news coming up right after this in my Telegram community. So if you don't want to miss it, then quickly join and then benefit from whatever I'm about to tell all of you. All right, I'll come your way again tomorrow. All right, until then, I wish you all good luck and good trade. Peace.